And as always, we're going to be looking for accurate context, good risk management, and always exercising good patience.
Everybody who's traded has gone through periods of time where their strategy hasn't worked.
Where if not a hard stop, you should reevaluate the trades you're in based on time.
That's what we're here for, is to put ourselves in the best success. A trading routine does that, builds that habit, lets you know what to work on, what to reflect on, and what to improve on the next day.
All right. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to Make HOAG Money. This is me. Been around the block a couple of times as far as trading is concerned. The CFTC disclaimer, it states that there's a lot of risk in futures. We should only be using risk capital. And to me, risk capital is money I can afford to lose. One of the reasons we love Top Step is we're going to put the risk capital up for you. This is for educational purposes only. This is a live account. This is one of my accounts. This is neither a solicitation or an offer to buy or sell anything. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. The rules for Make HOAG Money: we do expect kindness and respect above everything. There's always differences of opinions in markets. It's what makes them so good. We're going to have a couple of people unable to talk if they want to. They're all going to be involved in the decisions today. Context, of course, is going to be helpful. We're going to use the chat room to discuss trades on YouTube and in Zoom. We're going to focus on the MES for opportunities. We're not going to trade just to trade. Not taking losing trades today, which is, of course, meant to be a joke. We know there's going to be losses in trading. And any feedback you have for Make HOAG Money is, of course, going to be appreciated. Here's the platform. So we've got weekly kickoff high, which was resistant yesterday. Walked right through it today. How's the volume up here? What are we thinking? I did not take the short. Thought about it. But this is kind of what I was looking for last week, was a pretty decent move through it, and then to see if it failed or left excess at the high. We've only got about an hour left here. Delta's pretty strong, 1600. Buyers seem pretty intent on continuing this move to the upside. I guess the New York Fed had a couple of things today. They're expecting inflation in the next year to be lowest since May of 2021. Looking for inflation to fall to 4.1 to 4.5 in the next year. So that's some good news. Trying to figure out what else we're going to do here. Not really sure. Robert, Top Step has taught me so much so far. I swear my journal is filled with risk management tips that has made me see the market in a new light. I truly appreciate the combine. Excellent, Robert. We're very happy that you feel as though you're improving and increasing your abilities here as a trader. That's wonderful. So what do we do now? Took a long at 43.69.50 after the second pullback. 69.50. Nice job. I was just kind of watching this, waiting for Make HOAG Money, and now we're kind of what? Stuck here. I don't know what to do. Weekly kickoff 43.71. Didn't bring resistance. We look for a pullback towards it. Do we close our eyes and buy? What do we do? We got Greg coming in. Well, let's see what Greg has to say. Anybody else wants to chat? Let me know.
Hey, good day, Mr. Hall.
What's happening?
I'm all right. Well, let's get straight to it. First off, we got a trend day.
Mm-hmm.
Our initial balance is printing higher highs and higher lows. I have an idea. If we could try to get in on a pullback, we can target 43.81, which is 2 standard deviations of the initial balance. I like that for a target if we're going to stay bullish for the day.
Right up here. So what's the pullback we're looking for?
Now that's something we need to talk about. target to the upside, now we gotta see a pullback. On the 1 minute chart, we had to break the structure, following smart moving concepts. We had to break the structure at about 43.70. But I don't know if we're gonna get a deep of a pullback that far. So basically, we're trying to calculate a pullback on mine. I don't have my volume profile up. Where's the volume? Where's the VAH? Where's the value area high today?
We'd have to go back on the 30 for that. Here it is. All the way down at 43.63.
Yeah, that's too far.
Yep. Yeah, so here's that 1 minute chart.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't all the way through the entire session. It's just this move up.
Yeah.
So
based
here's.
on my calculations. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was saying, based on my calculations, I had a pullback at about 220 on the 1 minute chart.
Here.
Right. That based on how I see the charts, based on my indicators, that was a nice pullback at that point. So in order for us to get another pullback on the 1 minute, I don't see it. I don't see that kind of pullback on the 1 minute. We need like a smaller pullback.
Well, I mean, if we're going to stay directional, sometimes I'll use these low volume nodes as possible support.
Mm-hmm.
But the way this is coming off here, you think maybe we could see a pullback to that 71 weekly kickoff level?
We might as well wait. We have a whole hour. Patient space. Let's wait for price to come to us. If it doesn't, then we lose. Not we lose, but
yeah, I mean, we're not risking anything if we don't do anything. But I'm with Rich. I'm with Robert. I've done nothing today. I haven't felt it. Haven't seen it. This grind higher is just kind of floating, and I don't want to fight it. Thought about fighting it at 71, but I was patient. And again, we looked at it last week, couldn't get to it. Today we kind of walked right through it, and this might become an interesting level for a long if we get back down to it.
Right. We tested it 3 times last week, that area.
Mm-hmm.
Go through it today.
Yeah, and I like what Ben's saying here too. It says it's hard for him to gauge a short covering rally because it's rollover. Hard to gauge,
But quick question: when do we officially roll?
Oh, we rolled.
If we trade, we rolled already, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Let's make it sure.
Yeah.
I rolled too, but we said Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, well, it happened early this time. It doesn't. They used to have like a switch day when the pit would move.
Mm-hmm.
The physical position of the contracts. So here's this platform. You see, we got 1,800,000 down here. This is the September contract. Here's June, 1,300,000.
It's kind of split. I seen it this morning because I was on the CME app. The CME app shows you the front month as well. It updated Sunday night about that the U was the front month.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at the volume, June had more. So it's kind of crazy. But if CME says U was the front month, U was the front month.
Yeah, and if you didn't do, it's fine to trade the June, the June today, but tomorrow you should be on September.
Yeah, understood. Okay. Go to the 1 minute chart. I gotta have 253, starting 153 at time. We have some wicks sticking out there. That could be a resistance that we could chest for a pullback.
Here?
We just made up. Yeah. 153 your time, 253 my time. You see those wicks on the top?
Yeah.
That could be a nice pullback area, but we just made a higher high on the 1 minute. So we still uptrending.
Right here you're talking about.
You're right.
Got it.
So that'll be a pullback to about 73 and a quarter in that range. That's a 5-point pullback.
And that takes us kind of to a high volume to low volume node area here.
And I see how come you didn't get in today and not letting you in, right?
No, I mean, I just be honest, I'm still a little tired from the weekend.
Oh, okay. Dad and company got you pooped.
Yeah.
But I thought you did make a move, being that it was a trend day. But I understand. We ain't want to force it.
Yeah, I wasn't in any hurry to do anything today, so
That's good.
just saving my bullets for tomorrow and Wednesday.
Yeah. We have some structure to lean on.
Wednesday will be in make HOAG money after the FOMC meeting. That might be interesting.
Hold on, Mr. 1 minute, okay?
Yeah, do you think? Yeah, we've got Delta over 17,000 now. We got some very aggressive buyers here that are using market orders to lift it. Almost seems like the short time frame's too short, but they're long. Yeah, it's with rollover. You just don't know. You just don't know. Jay's looking cautiously for possible shorts, with the Nasdaq being close to 15,000. Here it is. Here's the 30-minute in the Nasdaq. I think the Nasdaq really let us up. Robert Lee is talking about he's still learning how to let his winners run through. Got out at the slight pullback. Nothing embarrassing about it, Robert. That is something that every trader wrestles with. Is this going to be the pullback, or is this going to be the one that's going to come back and hit my stop? So difficult.
Yeah. But that was the time to get in, 12 o'clock. When you zoom out and look at the day so far, 12 o'clock was the prime time to get in.
Yeah, I think probably when we took out the overnight high, it's about 12 o'clock.
Yep.
Well, 10
That
o'clock.
was the psychology. Yeah, that was psychology.
12 o'clock, yep.
My volume profile high is about, I know it's 43.65. So that's basically like my average high from last week. I know you have a similar number.
So
It was a nice day. I wasn't expecting a day like this though. I didn't really know what to expect, to be honest.
no, me either, really. I mean, we opened in range and in value, and we just kind of flopped around on most of the day. Now we're getting directional. And I was talking, I think in group coaching, I said if we put up a nice late spike to the upside and we open above it tomorrow, God bless, man, this thing just keeps going. I was going to consider looking for a long right here on this low volume node, just above it, but it's not letting us in.
So you gotta get super exotic and go in a 30 second to see if you find a pullback there.
So this is the continuation chart.
Mm-hmm.
Here's August of last year. This is what everything was gunning on. What is this? This is messed up. Let's F-bomb it. That's a messed up bar. But there's that August high. What's next?
relax. Just taking it a day at a time. Not worrying no man's land.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call this area again? Price discovery, right?
Mm.
Are we?
It's always price discovery, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But we're kind of up in space here.
Trying to find new business.
Mm-hmm. And it's doing a pretty good job.
It's always like this when CPI time comes. You jack
Yeah.
up the price so much. They don't like what they hear. Ripping right back down.
I'm not all that pleased with this volume here.
Oh, we get some clues. I'll make all money.
Marco is taking the stairs up, but we'll take the elevator down.
Mm-hmm. And we built that level, Mr. Hoag, that I said. The second standard deviation of the opening initial balance, 43.8175, been hit already.
Kags wouldn't sell this with my money, he says.
Yeah, I'm out the ideas now. We got the partial pullback to get to that level. Such a strong uptrend.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah, man. Patience pays. Let's go. You said Delta is negative, right?
Positive. 23,000 now. Huge.
Okay.
Huge.
You think it's a hoax or you believe it?
Well, it is what it is.
That's all we have.
$23,000. This is wrong. It's actually 19,000. Let's F-bomb this thing again. Now it's no, it's flashing right and wrong. Real delta is 19,000 positive right now.
Okay.
So we took a long here. We just closed our eyes and bought it. And it's stopping.
Jumped in. All right.
It stopped. Time to get short. I'm just gonna time stop this. I don't want to lose a lot on it.
Mm-hmm.
Keep freezing the dome here.
You sneaking, Mr. Hall. I didn't know you jumped in.
Let's see what we got on the other side now. Now we're short.
Yeah, me personally, I would go short, being that for me the intraday levels are all exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
Took out all initial balance levels. I don't know. To your knowledge, do price even go to the third standard deviation of initial balance? Usually stops at 200.
Well, it
With
can.
the extension,
It can do anything.
yeah, it can. Definitely can. That is true. You do have to have an open mind on the outcomes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and somebody said to get short up here, so we tried it. Delta 18,000. Rue, I don't know for sure. Was watching the liquidity on the way up on the dome and the ES. And there's still some liquidity up here. But I don't think that this is necessarily healthy if this is shorter time frame traders bailing into this thing like this. And by looking at the volume, it's not all that great on this pop to the upside. So,
I want a hollow move.
yeah, it might be a little bit. I don't know. We'll see.
Or the on my volume chart. So a lot of selling these last 3 minutes.
A little bit. Maybe just the buying ran out.
Price is getting a little bit toppy, man. I wouldn't buy up here either. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, right? Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to do. So you're left with selling, which in a directional market is usually not the best idea. But I don't, I think we're not risking much. So we'll see what happens. It's about the deepest pullback we've seen. Here's your 1 minute chart.
Yeah. I'm really watching the 78.50. Let's see if we respect that. If we break that, then that's changes. That would be a change of character. We're gonna make a lower low. So we have to hold 75.25 for us to keep the bullish structure going.
The change of character.
Yeah, when you make a lower low. I mean, yeah, smart money.
Right here.
Helps me. Yeah. So if you break that low, it's a whole different ballgame now. Technically, anyways. Because you would think it would be a reversal, but it'll just be a pullback. So that's when you got to confirm price action. You late to the parties, everybody's walking out, and we walking in.
Yeah, right. Right.
Man, let me see.
How about it?
You said you bought it?
No, I said, how about it?
Oh, how about it? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Everybody's walking out, we're walking in. That's the thing about the late session in Make HOAG Money is I wouldn't even be trading now.
Right.
But it's all right.
But it's good practice, just in case of life, you may have a long day, could have came to the screens. I think it's good to understand how to attack the day based on time. This is considered power hour. So you get a late spike or you get a reversal. It's good to see. It's good to see.
Who is ringing my doorbell?
UPS, Amazon.
Avon calling.
That's for the queen, right?
Yep.
Avon. Women love their products. All right, let's see.
The heck? It's my wife ringing the doorbell for what reason, I have no idea.
Go get the door. Oh, hurry about us.
Oh, no, she's all right. She's in.
Oh, man. I hate when price stalls.
Yeah. He's just hanging around.
Hanging around, twiddling his fingers. So right now, based on price action, we're getting a bounce on the EMA 20 on a 1 minute chart, but I don't trust it. I don't trust that pop. It looks valid.
See, the volume is looking a little bit better now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you think buyers are coming in? This may be the pullback. This is a 6 point pullback, though. If you really want to look at it from a larger point of view, this is a 6 point pullback to the EMA 20. If you make a buy now, we'll risk 2 points against the low
got right to this in the 1 minute.
Mhm. Right. This would be a fair buy, cheap trade. Just 2 points.
Yeah.
You get,
All right,
you
we're
get
long.
stopped out.
All right, we're long.
You're long, yeah. Let's risk the 2 points.
79.5 is our stop.
Yeah.
We'll see. That's your level that you were thinking about looking for a pullback for a long.
Yep. Those wicks. Go for the 30-second, see how price action's looking.
I never look at a 1 minute chart.
I like to look at it just to see how the 5 minute or the 30 minutes trending. But you can't use it by itself though. That's bad.
Right.
You need perspective when you look at it.
I'll be crazy.
Mm-hmm. I'm not afraid of it. I just like to look at it with reference. All right, we option on the
So
5
you
minute,
can-
we put us on the 30.
So you can see if it's Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde, as somebody suggested.
Right.
Changing character.
Right. Mm-hmm. If everything is in line, that's all you need. You need confluence. As long as you get that, you can feel more confident. Yes, you can still be wrong, but the odds are in your favor. But, okay. Looks like we're ranging in this area.
Yeah.
We're ranging, but this is the initial balance, two standard deviations. But it's losing interest at this level. All right, still in low.
It's almost like we want to add another one if we take out the low, or are we going to get short if we take out the low and add another one if we take out the high of this little balance?
That's what they want. That's exactly what they want. Have you whipsawing around? There we go. We got some life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So far, so good. Yeah. There we go. We got to break a structure. Oh, that's wrong shot on 30-second. We made a higher high.
Yeah. Barely.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes it's that, even if it's a penny, you technically made a higher high. They want to hide it like that. And another reason what made me say jump in, we respected the EMA 20. That's what made me say let's pull the trigger.
And that's on the
That's
1
the
minute,
trend.
right?
That's on the 1 minute. We've been following that trend the whole day. So if you put up an EMA 9 and an EMA 20, you'll see the nice trend. It was so pretty. Very respectable.
EMA
the whole
20,
day.
you said, right?
And EMA 9 on the 1 minute, correct. And then we had a pullback at, I'm 15:06, so that'd be 2:06 your time. You got a pullback at 2:06.
So there's the
When it
20.
did right.
The 20 is the blue.
Yeah, right. And you can see it, nice and pretty, right? Very beautiful. They pull right back into that little pocket.
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful. So it's trending, you know? So obviously EMA is good for trends. This is nice. How the delta's looking on your end?
How do what?
The delta.
Oh, 19.5.
19.5. Positive, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we do got people that's interested.
Last 30 minutes. We got lots of
And
single
bites.
TPOs, excess below price. Let's see what happens.
Yep, we're protected. Take out the popcorn.
Isaac says he always tends to be opposite the Make HOAG Money sessions. Probably a good thing some days.
Don't be too much of a. Yes, exactly. But don't be too much of a contrarian, man. Mr. Hoag's context is more right than wrong.
my context is I wouldn't be trading now.
But sometimes, while we're waiting, say, how we wait for the pullback if we're going long, or we wait for the yeah, or long or short, you could go contrarian during our time for entry, but once we get in, you better get out. I hate when the price does this. It's the worst time to be in a trade.
For sure.
'Cause
Well,
it's like you don't know if they're gonna pull the floor on you or rise you to another level.
yeah, well, we don't have a lot of risk, so we'll see what happens. And we're going to be doing a lot more of this early in the sessions when Top Step TV starts.
That's gonna be amazing. A lot more live trading. Everybody needs live trading. I'm feeling confident.
We just not going anywhere. Robert short 83 quarter. Yeah, Robert. We're gonna be expanding the market prep. So we're going to be starting market prep at 8:30. Watching the S&P is doing some live trading on the open or after the open. We're going to have a lot of guest traders coming in. Lots of cool things coming up.
Yes, more ways to be funded.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the finish line. Oh boy.
You just, Robert, where you are now in the Top Step YouTube page, just be there tomorrow at 7:45, and you'll see me. Top Step TV is going to start the initial phase of it, I believe, on the 28th of June.
Growth is so beautiful.
Whoa.
It's looking ugly now.
Isaac, you guys get wiped out in 60 seconds.
What?
Ah, I know, right?
No way. You must be loading up heavy, my man. That's too much.
Excuse me.
Get some water, Mr. Ho.
Yeah, I got some.
Yes, sir. It's all good.
I don't know. What is our target if we're long this thing?
Let's go for the high, the current high.
87?
The last one high. 87, yeah, man. Let's not get greedy. That's 5 points. 5 points.
But I'm greedy.
We know. Yeah, I know you are. I honestly don't know what's above that. You get what I'm saying? Go with what we know.
Yeah, I know, right? If we get up there,
Yeah.
It's free flying.
It's free flying. It's true. It's true. Unless we're going to time stop it once we get past that level. quick question. So when we say base of the late spike, right?
Yeah.
That's the first TPO of where the late spike started.
Well, if we do end up like extending M period beyond L period, where does the late spike begin? Is it here or is it here?
Correct.
The market really fell out of balance here.
Early in the day.
So as long as we stay up here, this might be marking acceptance of higher pricing. Opening up here could also be accepting of higher pricing.
So we got to wait for tomorrow for that.
Right. You know, this wasn't even a true late spike. The market left this here and traded back down to here. So we went to where the assumed late spike started on Friday instead of stopping at the base of the late spike, but we still accepted higher pricing.
Right. That gets a little tricky sometimes. I be looking at the TPO charts and I say to myself, okay, where is the beginning? You know?
So really, I mean, if we do extend the range and close higher than the current high, there's really kind of two bases. So if we open above them, base here and base here.
Okay. So that's two levels we could look at coming back.
Right. Now, somebody was asking earlier how I would be looking at the afternoon pullback after something like this. So if we close up here, the afternoon pullback becomes an important level.
Right. Because that's where traders are hiding. That's where liquidity is. Or I should say the longs are.
Well, this is where, buyers came in and they wouldn't let it get back down below this area. So that becomes kind of important moving forwards. Doesn't help it that it's a kind of a poor low here inside the profile here, right, Ben? I mean, this isn't a strong low, but it is the afternoon pullback low.
Definitely is. On the 3 o'clock TPO, we should have single prints, right? Because we have a wick.
What do you mean?
Because we have a wick on the 3 o'clock. That's a 2 o'clock bar for you.
Right.
So we should have some. Do we have a single prints on the TPO chart?
Yes, we do.
TPO.
Yes, we do.
Right. So this could hint at rejection.
So this is K, this is L, and this is M. So we have single ticks in K and L period. And we'll see if we can put some up here above an M period. We have delta at 20,000 now. This is not correct. See if it looks right on the 30. Yep, and that's right on the 30 and not on the 1 minute. Here's your 1 minute. The afternoon pullback, Ben, and the question I was asking you is this afternoon pullback down here. With the current price action, that becomes kind of an important level tomorrow. I mean, it's the point of control, the TPO point of control, basically. But I don't think it helps that it's kind of weak here. It's exact. You know, we have two periods that traded right to the same number, same level. But there was a question in group coaching today about how I would be looking at the afternoon pullback. It's more important now that we've extended the range higher than it was when we were range bound. Lolly.
So, oh man, we did it again.
we're
Did it again, man.
not
Wow.
we're not out yet.
Well, it depends if you want to get out. It depends if you want to get out. Wow, this is beautiful.
Right. Ben's
This is
saying
beautiful.
there are a lot of that's a good way to put it. Invitations.
Yeah.
Invitations. Because there's
Yeah.
there's the afternoon pullback low, which is kind of weak. We've got an anomaly here. It's not a very strong excess on the low, but that don't matter now. Suggesting we trail the stop.
So yeah, you trail. I'm a kitty cat. So I left, Mr. Holmes. Don't get mad at me.
You left.
Yeah, man. I had 4 on.
Oh,
So you get what I'm saying? Because we're risking so little. So I put 4 on.
nice.
Had a nice little.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we probably should have done that too, but oh well.
it's okay. That was awesome. We looked at the structure. We took this low out, changed. We had to change our mind. We stayed patient. We used the EMAs as an entry. Check us out, man.
You get the hulls too even on this 1 minute chart are both higher. 9's above the 13.
Right. And if you look at the pullback at what's that, 1537? That's 237 your time, right?
Yeah,
Look at where it rejected at.
right.
The initial balance standard deviation, 43,
Right here.
81.75. Wow. I gotta thank you for that, man. Initial balance. So everybody, well, I should say everybody, but it feels like majority of the market really honors those levels. And it makes day trading easier because it gives you a framework based on the IB.
Yeah, you heard it here. Greg said day trading is easy.
Well, yeah, makes it easy. Let's put air quotes, throw some air quotes on there. Because what made me say go long is that it's a trend day, right? That's what
Pretty
Mr.
much,
Dawkins
yeah.
says.
Well, yeah, you have to try and go with it, right?
Yeah, man, let's not even fight it.
All right, well,
What is it? The cat's away, so the mouse is out to play.
all right, we're
Until
just gonna
CPI.
take this.
Yes. Get out of here, Mr. Hall. Let's not be greedy.
We're out.
We took the 5 points. Look,
Yeah,
see, we broke over the last high, and look, they rejected it.
yeah,
Let's go, man. Let's not be greedy.
yeah. We're out.
Success.
That's what I was thinking this whole time. Well, is this volume is not all that convincing, is it?
Right. And now that your initial thought paid off. Now let the laggards go come and get chopped up now.
Laggards.
Will we be Will we be the innovators? I believe so, right?
Well, I mean, if this ends up being a high, we were definitely laggards, but we got away with it.
True.
We got a little bit out of it.
And now if we look at the 1 minute, right, and we go to 242 your time and 216, we'll have 2 highs. We could measure divergence there with the oscillators. Did we make a higher high and a higher high with the oscillators, or do we have a divergence? You get what I'm saying? 'Cause we just made 2 highs now since make whole money.
Yeah, I would say that's probably a no divergence. You got the relative strength right here.
Okay. So everything is in line. All right.
Yeah.
So it's a true high then. Okay. Well, we got 5 points, Mr. Hogue. Let's go.
Yeah, we did.
We got 5 points.
I'll take it.
Take it, man. Let's take it. Well, I got to credit the EMA 20 on this one. I know you don't really like the EMAs like that, but I had to pull it out on you.
Well, it was calculated risk, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Calculated risk. And because he's risking 2, I say, you know what? Let me just put 4 on. Okay, if I'm wrong, I'll take the licks. But I felt confident. I really did feel confident because we didn't come to take out that low. Because if we would have changed, took out that low, the real traders would have said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, we're not going long no more." It would have scared their hands away.
Right. What do we have is 19,005 delta. There it is. Look at how low that volume point of control is. All the volume is lower.
I don't know.
Got some shadows up here. Of course, even though someone always loses in trading doesn't mean we should hope it happens to them, of course.
But you all know trading is a zero-sum game.
Oh, yes, it is.
And Mr. Dalton said that from open and tap.
Oh, man.
Winning is so euphoric, man, but you can't get too high.
No.
You can't.
No.
You can't get too high.
Ben's
Hold your head in the middle.
got a good quote here. Pride goeth before a fall. He says, ask me how I know. Right?
You don't know. Fell on plenty swords.
Every time I think I got it, danger is at the door. That's a Grateful Dead quote. When life looks like Easy Street, there's danger at your door. Uncle John's band.
I like that line.
Uh-huh.
The danger's at your door.
Yep. Every time I've let my guard down, I've been whacked. Whacked.
And you usually letting your guard down is having white stops.
That's why I take positions based on the stops.
Yeah, get in where you want to put your stop at. That's a critical line. That's a big gem right there.
Or, know where the market is, know where price is proving you wrong, and then try and get as close to that as possible.
Yeah, John Hoagland told me that.
That's how I missed that move last week. This was weekly kickoff high. I was long up to it, and I was looking for a move through it to get short, and it never made it. Took the market all the way down. I missed that sucker.
Because and then also looking at the TPOs, we was going up against Friday's high, and natural inclination will be a shorting.
Here, right.
Because I tried. I was considering it, but when I was noticing every time we had a pullback, we get a sharp buyback. So that said to me, you know what? Buyers are strong here. So I flipped my whole bias. I did it like 3 times. And I said, you know what? I don't want to do that anymore. Don't fight it. The market's talking to you, So just listen.
Dave coming up with the next line in the song. Think this through with me. Let me know your mind. Oh, I'm not going to sing. Please don't make me.
It's all good, man. You're feeling nice, man. Better company. You're so euphoric now. That's good, man. What you say, Mr. Hoag, work hard, treat yourself, be kind to yourself.
Be kind, yep.
Yes, indeed, man.
Yep,
Hope you ain't take too much of your medicine.
Yeah. All right, this is done. Let's call it a day. I'm going to bed.
All right, Mr. Hoag, tomorrow morning.
Yep.
You here for tomorrow morning?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here through Wednesday. Thursday, we'll have somebody else doing the prep, and No make HOAG money on Thursday. Somebody else doing the prep on Friday as well. I'll be back on Wednesday of next week.
That's good, Mr. Hogue. So we got 2 days of you. So get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yep, I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.
Take care, Mr. Hogue. Yes, sir.